With an aggressive demand for the coronavirus vaccine and not enough supply, every vial counts.
It's why the state requires providers to report administration data and any vials that might have gone to waste.
Eyewitness News reporter Mariah Medina has some of San Antonio's surprising numbers.
Tens of thousands of vials of the coronavirus vaccine have arrived in San Antonio since the start of the year.
And nowhere near the amount needed for this Category 1B.
A drop in the pan for the million people in Bexar County who qualify to be vaccinated. So it's well understood, every vial counts.
We have multiple checks and balances. We have safety mechanisms in place. We're monitoring temperatures. We're very careful.
Reports from across the country have surfaced alleging some vaccines being thrown out or spoiled for a number of reasons. In Texas, should a vial go to waste, the state requires that it be documented and reported with a synopsis as to what happened.
The Wonderland Mall location is averaging about 1,600 doses per day. The Alamo Dome is averaging about 1,500 doses per day. The WellMed Cisneros site is averaging over 1,000 doses per day. And the WellMed Lopez Center site is averaging over 500 doses per day.
Between those distributors, University Hospital, WellMed, and the city, only 4 vials have gone to waste. Dr. Anita Curian explained a clinician accidentally dropped 4 syringes on the floor while administering the vaccine. They reported the incident to the state. The number paling in comparison to the nearly 20,000 doses the city has received. University Health has not lost any vials, same with WellMed, distributors remaining hyper-vigilant.
I don't know what we would do in that situation because we have so many safeguards in place to prevent that from happening that it would be very new to us.
Mariah Medina, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.